All right.
Like,
Looks
I'm
like we're
not
off.
sure we can hit a rogue. Do we have a rogue?
I don't believe so. HC Fox says there better be a desert. I agree.
Yeah,
I very much agree. So this is a little
there was a
slower.
desert. Mm-hmm.
This is. I was just gonna say this is a little slower than what people think of when they say turbo depths. It's just a
Right.
little bit more resilient, slower version. And
Mm-hmm.
Roland mentioned in chat earlier today on stream that he's adopting the name that Michael Mapson last week put on his depths list, which is medium depths. So it's not slow,
Yes.
but it's not turbo.
Yeah.
It's medium.
Right.
And that's what Roland's going with for the title of this deck. I
Oh, do
like it.
we have Bitter Blossom in the depths list?
Oh, is there a Bitter Blossom on the board? I didn't see that. I'm having trouble bringing up the
Mm,
decks. Maybe someone else could
no,
check.
I don't think so.
Okay.
But it isn't
I'll take
out
your
of
word
the
for it.
question that they would run it.
It is not.
All right, we
Tepid
got a double
depths.
fetch. Tepid.
It's a good. It's a good word. The clock is on, so I remember the clock 3 out of 3 rounds tonight.
3 for 3.
Um,
Nice.
I don't know what that means, but it means I'm getting better.
Mm-hmm.
It's just been a great show all around. I remember the clock.
Yeah.
Omnath got cast.
Yeah. So on the fetch, he is getting Swamp and Bayou.
Hmm.
Roland is getting those. Why do you
Yeah.
think he runs snow-covered swamp or
Um,
snow-covered basics?
Probably just to throw people off. I
Sure.
don't think there's any synergy with snow in this deck. Again, I'm having trouble opening deck lists, so someone else in
That's
chat
fine.
could check. But
Mm-mm. JK
yeah.
on that. Bayou, it's an underground sea.
Oh, okay. Wow, a depths deck starting with no green.
I know.
You
What
don't
are we
see that.
doing? Dark Confidant or Vampire Hexmage?
Is he going for X Mage? Yep.
Hexmage. That's a fun of in this deck. Force of Will, unfortunately, I agree with you, and I assessed that when I saw Oko happening. I'm so attached and specific about the basics I play that I wasn't willing to switch over to snow covered in all of my decks.
Do you have a specific, and I know it might be different for each basic land type, but do you have a specific set that you stick to for your basic lands, or?
No, I'd say each of my decks has a theme,
Okay,
basically,
cool.
that I stick to. Like my Reanimator deck runs 3 basics. It runs 3 swamps. It used to
Hmm.
run 2, but right now I'm running 3. So I have one of each unswamp as
Oh, okay.
for example. Plow on the Vampire Hexmage. Womp womp.
I usually run whatever is the newest, and this might be
Mm-hmm.
really vague, but like the newest non-foil, like people call it pimp land. So it'll be
Sure.
like the core set. If I was playing a game tomorrow, I would play the core set,
Mm-hmm.
like those alternate layout lands.
Yeah, yeah.
I would run
Mm-hmm.
those, for example. Or
Sure.
I have my Ice Age basics from when I was a kid.
Okay. Nice.
Those are
Roland
my
just
picks.
very confidently tapped 3 mana, put an Oko on there, and can't help but notice that Roland taps to the left, which is the opposite direction that the tap symbol plays. But as Roland is a vintage and legacy master, I'm sure he's been tapping his lands to the left since 1990, whatever.
Yeah, he's
you
still
know.
wrong, and he should still be fined for doing
Okay.
that. There should be rules against that. You should get fined.
I always tap to the right.
Is Roland a lefty? Does anybody know?
Well, I'm left-handed and I still tap to the right.
Okay.
So,
All right. So that's not an excuse.
eh. But the way that Rollin lays out his play area tells me he's a righty, because lefties, we tend to put our decks on our left side.
Oh, okay.
Force a negation on that Oko, by the way.
You should be a detective, picking up on things here.
Oh, because yeah, well, it's just you lefties, we notice each other, we notice our
Yeah.
quirks. I also look at all the cards in my hand by their CMC, not their name,
Hmm.
because
Really?
of the way I fan the cards out. Yeah.
I don't agree with that one.
I know it's wrong, but my hands don't work the other way. So what are you gonna do?
I'm just kidding.
But yeah, oh, this
Do
is a
whatever you want.
great hand. This is a great hand. But
I'll
this is
probably
how I
do
look
that
at
when I play
cards.
limited or something and I'm not familiar with all the cards. Look at the CMCs. Oh, so
Oh
that's how you look at
no,
your hand?
things are not looking good for Roland. We have a hard cast Elvish spirit guide. That's not the plan.
So I'm trying to picture right now how I hold cards, and I have a couple of cards in front of me. One of them is Rarity, My Little Pony card. Don't ask me why. But I like, if I fan my cards out, I do it by name. And I almost always have my cards in a stack when I look at them. And I just kind of take
Do
the
you do the?
cards and like sift through them like this. So I always have them just one card showing to myself. That's how I do it.
Oh, interesting.
I almost never fan
I
out my
have
cards.
seen. Hmm.
Hmm.
You can't get over how many people align their deck parallel to their arms. They have to torque their wrist. Yes. Yeah. That's kind of an old school layout. But I do the angle personally as well.
I'm a like is it perpendicular to myself? Like
You're doing the
the deck long
yeah.
ways in front of me.
Hmm. We have somebody in our play group, and there's a couple of pros who I see do this. They hold their cards in their hand like this, like just stacked on top of each other.
Yeah, that's incorrect.
But it's like super efficient, you know?
It is actually pretty efficient, yeah.
You have all the information all the time.
I'm trying it now. Yeah,
Right.
that's pretty
Okay.
that's pretty
Yeah.
good.
Dan slants and Roland is the parallel. I do the slant as well. But
Omnath,
okay, how do you feel about 45-degree tapping? Like the Arkham's Astrolabe is currently 45-degree tapping. Is that acceptable?
terrible. No, it's not acceptable.
Yeah.
That should also
Hear
result
that,
in a fine.
Landon?
Should
It's
also
not acceptable.
that should also result in a fine.
90 degrees or bust. Agree.
You should be suspended by the DCI for doing that.
I'm not talking to one person specifically in chat at all. Okay, Dark Confidant. So this is something I think showing in Rollins' deck, having the Dark Confidant and other things, he is able to have a board presence and still be in this game, even though he's not seeing the combo.
Yeah.
Shots fired indeed, and he is clearly not paying attention right now. I hear him downstairs, not watching the stream.
He must not be watching it. The biggest offense though, the biggest offenders,
Hmm.
and this is a thing almost unique to newer players and commander
Okay.
players, is the stacking of lands just in a pile where I can't possibly see how many there are or which ones there are.
I know.
That, ooh, you want to make me
We
angry.
had a player in our play group do that for Commander,
Oh no, I hate it.
and it took us like 6 months to train him out of it.
I can't even get through a game with somebody like that.
Hmm.
It's bad.
All right, this is looking bad. For Roland, we have Omnath and Uro on the battlefield
Hmm.
versus a Dark Confidant and an Elvish Spirit Guide.
By the way, this is all just an attempt at humor. I don't really get mad at people when I'm playing
Yeah,
Magic, by the
no, I know.
way.
I'm not the type of person who ever in a tournament will ask my opponent to play or move their cards differently.
I'll
You
just
do?
kind of. No, I will ask them. I'll be like, hey, can you just show me how many planes you have or whatever?
Hmm.
I'm not gonna just
Well, yeah.
play
Okay,
not
land
knowing.
stackers, I might say something.
Yeah. The land stacker's out of here. Yeah, I agree.
Oh, we totally allow proxies because we want to see new, interesting brews.
Yeah. So unlike your average Magic Online streamer, where they could just like either rent a deck or get a card for a couple of tickets or whatever and throw it in their deck to play on stream, a new brew, you gotta
Hmm.
order the cards in the mail, or you gotta get it in a pack. You know, if you don't happen to own the card, you proxy it on the stream. Get it later.
Plowing the Dark Confidant.
Yep. Our confidant down. This has been a good game, by the way. I can't really tell who's gonna win this. Omnath
Hmm.
is online though.
We have the Omnath online, and there is a Thespian stage with plenty of mana to spare on the battlefield. So Rollins got lots of outs.
Yep. What's up, Lovestruck Beast? Yeah, I couldn't get Fire Sale on Omnath yet. If anybody has Omnath for sale, Lovestruck Beast in the chat wants them.
Yeah. Bajuka Bog.
By the way, who in chat is playing Eternal Weekend this weekend? Let me know.
Which is the Legacy this weekend.
Yeah, Legacy this weekend.
Mm-hmm. And they're loading up MTG accounts. Okay. Uh-oh.
Should I just mute myself and leave?
Yeah. Jebediah, what deck you think you're going to be bringing to the tournament? Oh, do the vintage next weekend, Low Struck Beast. Yes.
All right. I want to see only people from our chat here on 90s MTG and people that play on our stream, people that commentate everything in the top 8. I don't want to see anybody else.
Okay.
Vintage. Oh, vintage is next weekend. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Oh my gosh. Something fun with Pauper All-Star Ephemerate. It's a filthy common. I can't believe it. Yeah. I'd love to see that an Ephemerate deck.
In Legacy or Vintage?
I think he's talking about Legacy.
Not sure.
Seagate Stormcolor Ephemerate ad nos. Well, not ad nos, but
Chat is brewing decks for Eternal Weekend as we speak on the stream.
mm-hmm.
I'm not planning to play, but if I did plan to play, I would win. That's all I'm going to say. I would win the whole thing. But I'm not going to play.
It's okay. MTGO is a miserable client. But if you got nothing else, then you should play it.
Yeah, I mean that's not the reason I'm not playing. I'm just busy, but
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm.
I also don't play Magic Online.
Mm-hmm. So here's another Bob on Rollins' side. Very fancy Bob. That's like all foil, all Japanese Jund level Bob.
Yeah, that's the other thing with Roland. Like, if the card's not foil and Japanese is not in his deck, except for cards like Elvis Spirit Guide or Underground Sea, that there are no foil Japanese version.
Sure.
This is very important.
Now Now some people would say showing up with an all Japanese deck is gaming a little bit because, they might not understand exactly what's going on in the cards. In the case of Legacy, I think everyone knows the card pool so well, or generally do, that it's not as big of a deal.
Mm-hmm.
But
that's true.
It's something to think about. I think it's something kind of like we were talking about these judge calls that you anticipate in your deck. If you're going to play with foreign language cards, you have to be okay with your opponents calling for Oracle text more often.
Yeah. I guess it's like, at least in Legacy, you play a card like, let's say, Dark Confidant. Your opponents not gonna reach over and say, "Can I just read that?" Like they know what it does.
Right.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I know what you mean though.
Right. Very few people are entering Magic at Legacy. They will have experience with these cards before,
Hmm.
or at least any of the ones that cross over into like Modern and stuff like that.
Exactly.
Well, we did have some folks over in our little, like COVID bubble
Hmm.
for Jumpstart this past weekend, and it
Oh,
was
how
a
was
ton
it?
of fun.
Yeah,
We pulled an Allosaurus Shepherd, so,
I saw
we're amazing.
on your Instagram or something or Twitter. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I was like, all right, we're done. We
yeah.
actually, I assumed I have particularly poor luck, so I did not think we were going to get our value back. So that's exciting. We also got the Phyrexian Swamp,
Which decks did
but
you
it was
play?
a ton of fun. It was a ton of fun to play. So you get 4 packs and you get to put them together. I can't remember because we played so many.
Oh, okay. So you switched again and again.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's right. You had a box. You said right. I thought you just bought like a couple of packs.
We did buy a box, yeah.
Nice.
All right, Scoo's coming down for Rolland. We did not get any misprints. We did get a
Mm,
couple of packs that had 2 of the same card, but apparently that's a known thing that happened.
I don't know. Jumpstart's fun though. But yeah, if
Mm-hmm.
anybody's looking for
Ton of fun.
something really weird and different to play with Magic cards,
Yeah.
Unstable Limited is really good.
Unstable
I
limited.
highly recommend
Okay.
it. I highly recommend it.
For when the world goes back to normal.
Yeah. Again, I don't know what packs cost right now. Maybe they're really expensive. I have no idea.
I know, I'm checking.
It's been a while.
All right, Amazon. Oh, I don't want to look at Amazon. Amazon. I'm always afraid of buying cards on Amazon. I don't know if anyone else is, but I'm afraid of fakes on Amazon more than I am on
Yeah.
TCG Player. Packs are around $7.
Okay. I mean, it's getting up there then.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but if cost is no issue to you, or you want to do it once
Yeah.
and forget about it later, do some unstable sealed or something, and highly recommend it.
Legacy two-headed giant. Are there special rules for that, or is it just two-headed giant? Like, or special banned cards, I guess is what I mean for Legacy.
Oh,
That one would be tricky to do on stream because you need to be able to talk to your partner privately in a lot of cases.
that's true. Yeah, that's true. I mean, two-headed giant. You're both taking the turn at the same time too. It seems a little
Mm-hmm.
tricky on webcam.
It's rough in real life, yeah.
Yeah. Um,
I like the idea.
I like the idea.
No bans, just fun. I think that's an Arkham Astrolabe. Yep.
When you read that no ban's just fun, my mind was just like said no Magic player ever. Like every Magic player, like you need to ban this card. I don't like it.
More bans.
Ban Omnath. Ban Dark
Mm-hmm.
Depths.
Ooh, here we go. Dark Depths, Thespian Stage, and Tropical Island on the field. So it's close.
You ever read someone's Reddit post or Twitter chain when they're like, "Here's how you fix Legacy: ban Delver, ban Brainstorm, ban Dark Depths,
Oh no.
ban Astrolabe, ban
I-
Oko, ban Uro, ban Source to Plowshares, ban Snow Covered Island," and that's it. The format's fixed. Like,
Perfect.
dude,
No, I
what?
have not seen that.
Like, what are you doing? All right, there's Oko.
Mm-hmm.
Oko's here, everybody. Oko is here. Ban Shuko. So we had a we had a stream a very long time ago at this point
There
where
we go.
Shuko won the finals. So
Oh, well, cool. That's definitely a card I don't know.
it's an equipment that is like a combo in Cephalid Breakfast. Merit
Oh,
Lage.
okay. All right,
Merit
here
Lage
comes
is
the
here.
Merit Lage. That's part of the bingo card. I love the googly eyes. And we got a
Exactly,
scoop.
Jebediah. Exactly. Ban
What about
Ponder.
Ponder?
Ban Scavenging Ooze. It makes graveyard strategies too weak. I was listening to the
Misstep.
I was listening to the Eternal Durdles podcast, and I think it was
Mm-hmm.
Phil, Force of Phil, that was saying that Mind Twist can probably be unbanned, but
Sure, I
it's
agree.
just so unfun that it should probably just stay banned. And
Mm.
I agree with that.
Oh,
Mind
okay.
Twist just sucks to get mind
What
twisted.
do you think of Dig Through Time?
Ooh, Dig Through Time is fun. You know what? I like Pioneer because you can play Dig Through Time. I will
I
say that.
know.
Um, that was super fun.
SDT.
Yeah, I honestly don't know about Dig Through Time right in current Legacy. I feel like it
Oh,
would
since he's
be too
dividing
good.
top, sorry.
Yeah, Dig Through Time might
Breach.
be too good.
I felt that that underworld breach moment that we were dealing with, for me, my local meta really, really embraced it, and they were just supremely unfun games to play against. I'm not sure we really had a chance to react to it before it got banned.
Wait, which one are you talking
Um,
about? Mind Twist?
Underworld breach?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My mind was still on Mind
Yeah,
Twist. I got Mind
yeah, I'm
Twisted.
kind of behind on chat,
Um,
but so
yeah.
yeah, I understand why it got banned. It
hmm
came out really aggressive, and I think Legacy in general, you should be scarce in your bannings, or at least slow in your bannings. So that one might have gone too early.
Um,
Um,
I honestly don't know. I wasn't playing that frequently at that time.
I was playing a ton at the time, so it
Okay.
was really obnoxious.
Okay. That's fair.
But to be fair, they're also calling to ban him, Oko, and Counterbalance to kind of counteract that.
Mm.
I like him to Turok. I think it's a very powerful card, but it's one of my favorite. Unban, Mind Twist, Yogwill, Earthcraft. You guys, I don't know if you're going to talk me into Earthcraft. That card is supremely powerful.
Like when Theros Beyond Death came out, I had like 30 days where I just didn't touch my legacy decks because of schedule.
Mm-hmm.
So I just missed that whole thing. The whole thing I missed it. I wasn't there.
Mm-hmm.
So it's everybody else's fault basically.
Yeah. So in terms of the game at hand, looks like we've got Sylvan Library, excellent start for Rolland and Arkham's Astrolabe. So looks like both players are pretty happy. I think Rolland is exiling Elvish Spirit Guide to make
Mhm.
a green. So you guys are saying that Underworld Breach simply is just too powerful, too broken?
I think you
Yeah.
know if they're designing cards, they don't have to design them with legacy in mind. I get that. I get that completely.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And Underworld Breach, as far as I know, is still
Shepard.
legal and fine in Modern. It's
Uh-huh.
currently banned in Pioneer, I believe. Um, it does have
Yeah, I'll
some power
check.
issues, but I don't know if it's fair to say it was a complete mistake and a disaster. I just don't know if that's
Yeah.
fair. I don't know.
All right. Underworld Breach is legal in Modern right now.
Yeah, I don't
And
even think it
then
really gets played. I'm not sure though. I haven't played much Modern recently.
I actually think it has been splashed in Red Deck Wins variants
Okay.
as a value. For whatever reason, the banned and restricted list, where is Pioneer on this list, people? Pauper
It's
Pioneer,
banned in
way down
Pioneer.
here.
Uh,
It is banned in Pioneer.
yeah.
Ren and Six back. Oh, okay. I understand also wanting Ren and Six back. But it was. Thanks for the follow, by the way. Pug L3.
Yes. Thank you for the follow. Thanks for watching. Sorry I missed it.
Um, Ren and Six. So you guys might know that Landon plays Infect, and obviously he hates Ren and Six, so he's very happy that it doesn't exist because it almost killed his deck.
Yeah.
I think with the combination of Wasteland, Ren and Six is just too powerful. It to me it feels similar to the Oko problem where it's a 2 mana planeswalker that comes down with 3, and with Wasteland it's just too much, I think, for the format, unfortunately, even though it's almost a fair card when you read it.
Should Omnath be
It
banned?
did almost kill Death and Taxes. Yeah, clearly.
Is looking too good tonight, folks. It's looking too good. You heard it here first.
Hmm.
All right. Double fetch. This game is I mean, the Sylvan Library and Reclaimer in play makes it look like Roland's in good shape here, and I'm dying to know what Daniel drops this turn.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Is it going to be
It's
Oko?
going to be a big. These 3 mana turns are definitely really important in determining who has the advantage.
Yep. Just another thought on the just because we were just talking about bannings and on a to be serious about it for a second. I hope that Modern Horizons this year gives us more answers than threats. We need hate cards. We need
I
things that
agree.
wreck people playing snow, things that make Oko look stupid. We need that from this
I
set. And whatever
absolutely
other
agree.
supplement sets come up this year, we need answers in Legacy. Hate cards.
I think
That's all I'll
I
say.
think this is a problem actually, game wide. Standard is unable to
That's
answer
true. Yeah, no, you're right.
these,
You're right.
their what do they call those cards where they put them on the product? They're very key cards like Oko,
Oh yeah,
Uro,
yeah.
etc., Omnath. They
Yeah.
don't also print answers within the set, and that is why they're able to run away. So yeah, Plague Engineer has definitely been an excellent answer that has, I mean, isn't it run? It's, if you count sideboards, it's like run in 40% of decks or something like that. It's huge.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But we just need more answers. Absolutely. I agree.
Yeah. I mean, we need
Oh yeah, no more hate for X1s though. X1s can be fine.
we need sideboard cards in, let's say, white that are as
Yes.
um I want to use the word relevant or prevalent or something. I can't think of the right word, but as, let's say,
Mm-hmm.
Pyroblast or Veil Summer. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Snowmageddon. We need this.
Yeah.
And
We
then
need
yeah.
we need a Snowmageddon. We just need answers and hate cards to
Mm-hmm.
kind of make things um shake things up a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know Dio, you're calling for green and black versions of Pyroblast. Wouldn't you say the green version of Pyroblast is Veil of Summer? Or perhaps not?
Kind of. It'd be weird to have a counter target spell card in green and black though. If you're
Mm-hmm.
talking about a real true copy.
Right.
Anyway, yeah, that's
So
just how I
Thoughtseize is
feel.
on the
I'm hoping to see
stack.
more. Oh, what
I
happened?
think there was a
Oh, Thoughtseize. Yeah.
Thoughtseize is currently on the stack. I believe there was a brainstorm in response, but the Thoughtseize is still on the stack. The Abrupt Decay is going towards the Elvish Visionary, and we are looking at a hand of Oko, Akram's Astrolabe, Icevein Collateral, and Swords. What are you taking?
It does depend on what's in Roland's hand quite a bit, but I think Oko
Mm-hmm.
is the threat. Swords is relevant if he's going to try and get Merit Lage online soon. In the blind
So it's
here, not
between
knowing what
Oko
Roland,
and Swords.
yeah, not knowing what's in Roland's hand, I think I take Oko.
I think I would be inclined to take Oko as well, but he's going for the Swords.
Okay.
So, yeah.
That probably indicates he has. Okay, and he drops the stage and passes. So
Right.
that probably
Mm-hmm.
indicates he has Dark Depths in hand or similar,
Yeah.
and wants to get there with Marilage. Oko can be too slow. In that you make a Marilage at instant speed, right? You can't interact with it.
Of course, yeah. Yeah, being a person who plays Wasteland, I remember I was really nervous when I was starting up on my Eldrazi deck, memorizing when to Wasteland in the Merit Lage creation combo.
Yeah, yeah, that's a tricky one.
Mm-hmm. Which is, oh my gosh, I guess I haven't done it in a while. In response to the Thespian Stage trigger, copying Merit Lage. You
When
Wasteland the
you
Dark
waste
Depths.
the
Mm-hmm.
copy of Dark Depths, the copy
Mm-hmm.
with the sacrifice
Mm-hmm.
trigger on the stack.
Okay.
Yeah,
There we go. Clearly haven't done it in a while.
it's okay.
With the sack trigger on the stack, you hit the Dark Depths. Got
when
it.
when I was
So before it becomes a 2020.
when I was
Got
still
it.
somewhat new to coming back to Legacy, who actually walked me through this and taught me how to do it was Phil Nguyen, MTG banding in the chat. Uh,
Right.
I remember he's the one who taught me how to do the Wasteland thing with
Hmm.
darkness. So thank you, Phil Nguyen. Changed my life. Changed my life. Replicate.
Feels good.
Yep. Oko down. I did speak to Roland earlier today, um, and we talked about bands just because we were playing with Omnath tonight, and it was like I centered the whole show around
Yeah.
Omnath. Okay, and Roland thinks Oko should be banned in Legacy. That only that one card alone being banned will fix Legacy forever, and we'll never have to talk about the ban list again. That's what Roland says.
I tend to agree with Roland, for
Okay.
sure.
If you agree with Roland, jam an emote. Let's see how many people. So far, nobody. So far, just you.
Hey, I jammed an emo.
Okay, you did. You did. I didn't see it for a second. Okay, now they're jamming them. Now they're jamming them.
Hmm. Hmm. Did Roland explain why he didn't think it should be Arkham's Astrolabe?
Nope. All he said was,
Okay.
I can bring up his message. Let's see if I can find it. I just read a funny other message. Let's see. Okay, I lied. We talked too much. I can't find it. Anyway, he said that Oko alone will fix Legacy if it's banned. That's what he said.
Okay.
So I'm signal boosting his message, everybody. Oh, I heard that
The
cat.
cat? Yeah.
Yeah. Whoa, there's a cat right next to the camera.
Yeah. Yeah.
That
they
was
they
funny.
rule the world, there's nothing to be done. If I
Yeah.
close the door, he'll just scratch at the door.
Really.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Dark Confidant is back. Dark Confidant is back.
Excellent. No, he's a good boy. Just knows it's starting to get towards the end of the day. He wants to snuggle. Your cat makes more noise than your dog, yeah. They can be very talkative.
I don't know. I never had a cat, but I believe you.
Yeah, I've had cats and dogs. It's contentious. Oh, hey, there's the flagstone of Tarkir, right?
Crop rot.
Oh no, that's the Sujiri step. Just kidding.
Yeah, that's the Drew step. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Crop rot sacking it though,
Mm-hmm.
and this could be a key moment here. Let's see what the
Yeah.
response is. Tapping
Ice
Astrolabe,
Fang. Maybe
Ice
for the
Fang.
draw.
Yep. Trying to cycle it in here.
Fetch.
A little bit of lag on Daniel's side. Apologies. He did fetch though now. Going to 16.
And then a brainstorm. So let's see.
That's true. And that's why I was kind of jokingly saying
Oh.
unban Luris earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Luris at that time, I know the format was warped and people were worried about the future of Legacy
Mm-hmm.
with Luris, but it did almost instantly. You didn't see Oko, Earl, or Plague Engineer anymore.
That's a good point.
Um, and that's worth something. I don't know where that factors into this whole discussion, but that's worth
Yeah.
something.
Do you think Loris would have any impact on Legacy if it was unbanned and the companion rule was the same
The same as it what originally was, or
as
how
it
it is
is
now.
right now? As it is
Um,
now?
I feel like doing no data mining or research or testing whatsoever, I
Mm-hmm.
feel like it would be okay. I feel like it. I might be wrong. And
I'm
honestly,
concerned that it wouldn't
I'd
even
rather
be
not.
good enough to be played.
It's possible. It's possible. I think it would be good enough to get played, if not be a staple. But
Mm-hmm.
um, I do worry though if they did unban it. Like if it was up to me, Chris, you decide
Mm-hmm.
the ban list. I'd be like, I'd unban it, but I'm like nervous. If that backfires and it warps the format again, there might be riots.
Sure. So MTG Banding thinks is talking about people just playing it within their deck without it as a companion, and I actually think that's a really good idea because I know in Modern Jund I was playing it in my deck, not as a companion,
Yeah,
even after it got nerfed, and
yeah,
it is a powerful enough card, and it's almost in a similar way as Dreadhorde Arcanist to a certain extent,
kind of. Yeah. I mean,
in the fact that it gives you, you know, you get to play your spells twice, sometimes more.
originally you had Grixis when Luris originally came out. Let's forget about vintage for a second. That's a whole other discussion.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking
Yeah,
about strictly legacy. You
sure.
had Grixis Delver decks with Luris in the board that you can cast right out of the board. Decks with Mishra's
Yeah.
Bauble and other zero drops in the deck to take advantage of. You eventually get the 3 mana, cast Luris
Mm-hmm.
straight to play,
Mm-hmm.
and then can get value immediately with Mishra's Bauble or whatever. Can't do that with Companion Rule changed. Now you're tapping
Correct.
out to put a card in your hand from your sideboard, passing the turn. That's not
Right.
nearly as good.
No.
Um,
To the point where I wonder if it's good, if it were unbanned, if it was even playable.
Possibly, possibly.
Yeah. Yeah. Congrats, Romario, getting 3 5-0s with lands. I think you are a lands player. Yeah.
Yeah, you are.
At least for now.
You heard that, everybody? Romario's a Lance player. It's been announced.
Yeah. So are we going to hit a bingo tonight? I know we got the 2020. So that was our creature with indestructible.
Yep, we
I
did get that.
don't know what else we need off of that. I guess I could switch over to the Twitterverse and check it out.
I'll bring up the bingo card. Oh, well, this is the last game of the night. Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
Well, Dark Depths is in play. Uro is in play.
Yep, we got.
Ice
Yeah.
Fang can block. Jury Step is in the graveyard. This is going to be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Does Daniel have a way to bounce Marit Lage or get rid of it besides swords? Does anybody know? I know it's
To
funny
get
for me
rid
to
of
say
what
does
card?
anybody know.
Sorry.
To get rid of Marit Lage, what does what does Daniel have to get rid of Marit Lage besides swords? Oko?
That looks like it. Oh,
Okay.
Oko. Sure.
Nothing else, right? No bounce.
Yeah. Yeah, we'd be interested to see if elves would consider going for Loris or not.
Sharu Khan, thanks for the follow. And if you're watching right now and you're not following, please hit the follow button. Appreciate it. And if you're watching this on YouTube, hit the like button and subscribe. Appreciate it. Thank you, everybody. 3 minutes left here. And it looks like it's Daniel's turn now. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Mystic Sanctuary, swords on top, I'm guessing. That's what I do.
Yeah, that's feeling like a tough spot for Rollin now. Can't create the Merrick Lage. Can't swing in because of the Death Touch.
Yep.
I know, buddy. It's a rough spot. Come here.
Yeah, I think this is slipping away from Roland. I agree.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what's up? Everybody say hello in the chat.
Hello, Shrew Khan or Khan. No death in Texas today.
Nope. Maybe Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Roland goes to 8 off Thoughtseize revealed off Dark Confidant.
Buddy.
Sylvan Library resolving.
MTG banding, I think Mystic Sanctuary absolutely deserves all the ire that it's getting right now. Now, I might be a little salty because I recently lost to Stasis featuring Mystic Sanctuary. But that card does things in Magic that I don't enjoy doing. I know people really enjoy doing, though, but the whole lock piece that is created with Mystic Sanctuary and the recursive counter magic and reactive magic that it allows people to have makes people like me who want to push through really unfair things frustrated.
Yeah. It is a slow game plan, though.
Mm-hmm.
You could get
I'm
Corso
here
Bound
to get
turn
the
one.
game done in 15 minutes and then go have a snack between
Yep.
rounds.
I'm all about the snacks, even though I play blue.
Mm-hmm.
Excitement for Stasis in the chat.
Yeah. Did the Stasis games hit YouTube yet?
I believe so. I kind of lost
Oh,
track of
great.
what's available, what's not available, but I think they are up. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I want to check those out again because those were some really complex, interesting board states. And part of my misplays, I think, were due to lack of awareness of the deck, even though I had the deck closed. But I'd like to watch it again.
Sure.
I like the Death Touch Snake made off of the card I have in my cube. Side Norna. What is that card?
Oh, that
Ophiomancer. Got there.
Ophiomancer. Yeah,
Got
yeah, yeah.
there. Didn't have to look it up.
Creeping Tar Pit. Yeah, I like that card too. Duke is on Twitch is here. What's up? Green Sun Zenith and Zeps. Yep. So we're gonna see some Green Sun Zenith next week. I'll say that much.
Oh, yeah?
Next Wednesday,
Okay.
we'll be seeing a lot of Green Sun Zenith. Everybody, hint,
Oh.
hint.
Yeah. Is it a required part of registering?
That's all I'll say. I'll just hint. I'll just give that hint.
All right.
And the hint is flashed on the screen.
So that Bajuka Bog making an impact as usual, getting rid of the Uro out of the graveyard.
Yep, that's what looked like happened there. Uro's gone.
Mox Diamond off of the Bob trigger. Always want to see that, I guess.
Yep. Free card.
So who's going to play Snakes in Tribal Wars? Oh, man.
It's going to be
Yeah, build me that
Catherine.
deck. Yeah.
Winding Constructor.
Build me that deck,
yeah.
I'll proxy it up. Constrictor.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Best Magic Snake is River Bower. That is the correct answer. Thank you, HC Fox. You win.
Thoughtseize on the stack. The players do not know that they hit time. But we will be sure to let them know. Thank you for catching that.
That's time in the round. This is
going
turn
to get
0.
Force of Willed.
All right. Force of Will.
And that is a hard cast of Force of Will.
Yep.
Hydroid Crisis is a pretty sick snake. Yeah.
Thank you, Jebediah, for calling time there. I didn't have the clock in front of me. It must have just hit,
It is a great
right?
looking Thoughtseize. Laura Wind art, but I don't know if it's from the or the master set or the original.
I don't know. Do you have player audio, by the way?
I do.
Oh, okay. Do they know it was time?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Well, whatever.
We got a Vampire Hexmage on the stack now.
Mm-hmm.
And that is going to resolve.
All right, they know. Yeah, turn 1.
Okay, yeah.
Very good.
So that means tough one. Rollins going to get turns 2 and 4. Can he get through in 2 turns?
Hmm.
How is he going to get rid of that Ice Fang?
Blarnob suggested a format for our channel. A Venomancer is the coolest. I don't even know where to go with that. But thank you for the suggestion. Maybe we'll
We've
have a
seen a
day
lot of
where we
abrupt
test
decays.
decks.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, sorry, what were you gonna say?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure Roland has any abrupt decays left. I think at least 2 are in the graveyard. I see
Oh,
one for
true. Yeah,
sure.
yeah. Oh, you clicked some button. Okay.
Oh, where Obiomancer is allowed as your companion. Perfect.
Okay, you're on your own with that format, MTG banding. MTG banding is gonna play test decks for a format that doesn't exist, and nobody wants to
Yeah.
play. I don't want that to happen. All right.
All right. Trying to force the block, it looks like. Swinging in for 3. Nope. Swinging in for 4.
Yep. Got a 13. I like it. Chat, get your votes ready. It's going to be up to you if we go to 5 turns in a draw who wins this match.
Mm-hmm.
And this is very important because it will decide the winner for tonight.
Yeah. Turn 3. Over back to Dan. Land go.
Land go.
I don't know how many cards he has in hand, but that doesn't feel great. Turn 4. Rollins' last turn. Maybe he's thinking about going for it on the end step. Yep, end step. He's going to do the copy with Thespian Stage.
Yep.
We're going to get some googly eyes.
Googly eyes are happening. This is on end step, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think Rollin has to go for it.
Yeah, he does. Yeah. All right, now
And
Roland's
then I
turn
think
4.
he's got to hope he's going to see Abrupt Decay. Oof. So we got a forest. He's got 3 more looks. Got to find that Abrupt Decay.
Or something. Some way to deal with Ice Fang.
Yeah. Or Plague Engineer. Like, Plague Engineer might be a hit here. I don't know if he brought it in.
Oh, Plague Engineer would be pretty good, yeah. I don't think you would bring that in here, though.
I don't think you would either, but Ice Fang is a big deal. You definitely need to answer it.
It is relevant against Ice Fang Coatl, though.
Mm-hmm.
Very relevant. At least, except, especially right now. Especially right now.
Mm-hmm. Rancor in depths. There you go. All right, we got an Oko.
Oko. Okay.
On the
Make it an
stack.
elk. Wins the game.
Maybe. Pyroblast.
Oh.
Oh, man. Arkham's Astrolabe coming up.
All right.
That was a great attempt there for Rolland.
It was. Swinging.
He's going to swing.
Ice Fang's going to block. Taking 4.
All right,
I think I'm
going
going to
to
have
4.
to get the roll ready. The pole ready.
Let's see here. Passing turn, last turn. I kind of doubt that Dan has any way to deal 8 damage.
Nope.
And that's it.
All right. Let's tune into the players.
Two swords?
Two swords.
What's up, guys? Just so you
Hey.
know,
Yep.
I'm starting a poll right now to see who won this match. I'm going to ask chat. And the winner will play in next
Fun
Wednesday's
games.
bracket with an
Good
extra
games.
rank. Who wins the match?
Where's
Daniel
the fling?
Ara, Omnath,
Yeah, I need to blink.
or Roland Chang?
That's what chat says.
Depths.
Ah,
2-minute poll starts now. Go ahead and vote, chat. Roland, why do you think you should win the poll?
I think I should win the poll because I have a googly-eyed 2020 creature out in play right now.
Yeah.
He never swords it, so it's still out there.
Yeah, I had two swords in my hand.
Oh,
And
man,
Daniel,
I
why do you
just
think you should win the poll?
I mean, I'm 2-0 already, right? At least I'm 2-0-1. It's math, right?
It's neck and neck. Lots of votes coming in. Not lots of votes. It's almost a tie right now.
awesome.
About a minute and a half left. So Omnath is banned in Standard, and Daniel played it tonight to great success. Daniel, what do you think of this card in Legacy? Do you think this card is going to be long term in your Legacy decks?
Yeah, I like it. I want to explore in like different shells, for example, Dread Stompy stuff, for example. Yeah, maybe on I saw another like variation with Mav, 4-color Mav, with
Yeah.
kind of reliquary, a lot of cool interactions with Feather Retreat as well. And I don't think it's like as obscene as Oko or Uro. I mean, it's strong, but costs four different colors. You have to grandstand Zenith, at least 24, maybe, I mean, 4 if you can ramp, if not 5. And there is no like recurrence, you know, like
Right.
Uro or Oko, that it's insane.
All right. 30 seconds left in this
so
poll.
MTG
go ahead,
Banding is
Catherine.
saying, let's settle this the old school way and do a Chaos Orb flip.
Whoa.
Nobody
What's the rule?
has
Has
a
to be
Chaos
3
Orb
feet off the
available.
table?
Pretty good at this.
All right,
on
a
the
couple
diamond.
seconds left. Chat has
Those googly
decided.
eyes are affecting it.
Side Norna contributed 9,600 channel points. Thank you, Side Norna. Roland Chang is the winner, everybody. Roland Chang is the winner.
Oh.
Congratulations to Roland. You are the winner tonight.
Good
Congratulations.
games, you guys.
This is the best thing you've ever done. Besides win our Wednesday night stream.